as we've seen this year, and during the presidential debate, they mentioned that they were there to advocate for students, and I think that kind of flows throughout the executive branch. Being in the executive branch, we've also seen, though, nothing gets done without student Senate support. How would you bridge that gap between being in the executive branch and being the neutral person guiding debate, but yet making sure that the student Senate will support what the student body wants?
One thing that I've done, and I tried to get accomplished this year, when I took office in January, I was like, I got some ideas that are short, sweet, and simple to the point that I want to get across. And one of them was to provide students with a discount card, and basically making that opportunity for students available. And I seeked it out. And it's something that I didn't even need Student Senate's report or support on. It would be something that I could have asked them for had I done all my homework and got it all okayed. Unfortunately, I hit a lot of big roadblocks in it. But I think I've got a different idea to take forward and do that. As an executive officer, though, there's so much you can do, and basically doing for the student body. Even though it's only an office of 4, having senators 16 or whatever we have at that time is also wonderful. And I've tried to create that atmosphere with all my chairs and definitely my pro temp. I usually have a weekly meeting with him prior to the Senate meeting, and so.
One of the things that I want to do, one of the things that we have issue with is transparency with the executive branch this year with every other branch. And it's almost like when you do things in secret, people get like, how are we going to believe the next branch when things in it? So it's basically you have to have open transparency. When the people know what you're doing, people are more apt to work with you because they feel like, okay, you're trustworthy, you're being open, you're being honest, this is what we're trying to do. So basically what the executive branch is trying to do, report that in the meeting. If this is what we're working on, report that. If we need to have a special meeting, the president has the power to call on all IPSGA, utilizing the powers that's already there. That way we can create the transparency of what the agenda of the executive branch. That way we can get the student senators on board to believe in it, and if not SAB and the other branches that need to be.
As Vice President of Legislation, I would be the voice in the executive branch for the Senate, and as Vice President of Legislation, I would be the voice in the Senate for the executive branch. I would just continue, I would think through my goal of having individual meetings. I would work with them on their goals, and hopefully they would return the favor and work with me on my goals, and we can help each other out to achieve the best that we can for student government and student body here on campus to further our progression, I guess. So.
Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. All right.
Sorry that I've been in and out, but I've got an event going on, so I'm trying to do more than one thing. Like I said earlier, if you were here, that I'm currently in this position as student body president of programming, and I'm running for re-election. I truly enjoy my job. I love what I do. I complain like everybody else, but when it all boils down, I love working for the students. I love bringing events. I love listening to new ideas and looking into new things. And I'm outgoing. I don't know. I love what I do, quite frankly. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But my last little hoo-ha is re-elect Nikki. Thanks.
So, I wasn't here when
That's
you
cool.
spoke earlier.
It's cool
What
being.
position are you running for?
Student body president of programming. So vice president of programming. Same. Thank you. Okay. Chipotle downstairs in the ballroom, in case y'all not pull off this stuff.
All right, who wants to go next?
Okay, I'll go. Okay. My name is Wes Haffenden. I'm also running for Vice President of Programming. I'm friends with both my opponents. I think they've both got good qualities that they can bring to the office, but I think that I have the most balanced list of traits that I can bring. I have experience, and I have a lot of new ideas. My main goal is to outreach to the students. I want to hear your ideas specifically, so if any of you would like to stick around, I'd like to hear them. I'm not going to make any empty promises. I'm not going to promise unrealistic things, which I've been hearing a lot of. I want to focus on what can be manageably attained for you. So if there's anything you would like to talk about, I'm here for you, and I hope you vote for me and the rest of my great ticket.
Again, I'm Marcy Sullivan, Vice President of Programming. I want to be here for you. I want to implement school pride, bring more things to campus, be here for you. I want to fix things that need to be fixed. Vote Marcy. Thanks.
We'll go with finance situation.
I want to again thank the election board, Mastodon Minutes, and all of you guys for showing up today. I really appreciate you guys coming out to find out what the issues are, where the different candidates stand, and then make an intelligent decision in April. Again, I'm Cody Tinnell. I'm running for Vice President of Finance. I believe I'm the best person for the job, and I really strongly encourage you to support me and all of Students for Effective Government. I believe IPFW can do better, and we should do better. And with your support, we can help make that happen next year. Thank you.
I too would like to thank all you guys for coming, the camera crew, the election board, the candidates for showing up and sticking around. I just want to say that I promise each of you and each student at IPFW that if I'm elected, I will work my hardest to make this university a better place. I will personally reach out to the student body, learn what you guys want to see implemented, and then work to implement that. Our university is growing, and we need student leaders who are willing to take on and meet the growing needs of the students. I know I can do that. I look forward to doing that next year. I know the rest of my ticket, Students for Effective Government, look forward to doing that with you too. Thank you very much. By the way, Joe Menzie, for President.
Once again, I'd like to thank you all for sticking around and staying here. I know it's tough, boring, and all that good stuff, but I'm David Dressler. I'm running for Vice President of Legislation, and I am your Vice President. I continue to serve you. My dream job, I said when I was third grade, I want to be President of the United States. And you know, if that never happens, and if I can be your Vice President, that's awesome. It's just something that I've always wanted to do, and I always wanted to serve people. There's nothing greater than making someone else's life better. And if that even includes the student body, I'm not going to say, you know, I'm here to reflect you all the time, because I am. I'm not here to say, you know, I'm gonna provide this for you, because I know I'm going to be doing it. So I just want to let you know that, you know, David Dressler for Vice President of Legislation, and if you have anything, just let me know.
I'm DeAngelo, LaVette, running for Vice President of Legislation. I hope that you all vote for me. I believe I'm the best candidate. One of the reasons why is I feel like one of the most balanced candidates for the position, because a lot of things that the students want besides the student government experience of being 4 years and in the Student Senate and 2 years of Chair of Legislative Affairs, I also have a balanced experience outside of the government, which I do a lot of things for the students that actually have an effective change that students see every year. Sometimes they can't see the face behind it, but I'm letting you know today, I'm one of the faces, and my track record speaks volumes to the students of the things that I've done for the university, from working with international students, working with student orgs, working with student life, working with SOAR, working with admissions, working with various departments on campus for the better of the student life.
I too would like to express my gratitude to the election board for hosting and sponsoring today's town hall, and to you for sticking around, and thank you for the delicious food. I did enjoy it a lot. Joe Magistri, running for Vice President of Legislation. I'm going to have to disagree with my opponents. I think I'm the best guy for this job. I have been on Senate for just about a year now and have made a lot of changes, and experience isn't always everything. But I know that I've got the right amount of it, and the best team assembled. Joe Menzie for President, Wes Haffenden for Programming, and Cody Tinnell for Vice President of Finance. So the four of us, we're going to be that effective change that DeAngelo talked about. So thank you, and hope you vote for our ticket.